Raider Nation. Blaze one for the real ones. Raider Nation, let's do it. Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, T3 proudly presents to you Raiders Tea Time. It's your host, T3. Let's do what we do. Let's do what we do for you, me, and the crew. But let's start with these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment, come talk to your boy. Yes, sir. I appreciate all those that come out, wild out, and get out. Yo, thank you for them 50 subscribers. Much appreciated. It's a small button for you, but it's a big button for your boy. Thank you everybody that comes out, wilds out, chill out, and lay out with your boy. Drop your comments, and don't forget to hit them likes. Keep them joints at 50% or higher, and let your boy know how you feel. I take all conversation, any conversation, even if it's the wrong conversation, because I don't hate, I participate. You know what I mean? So let's do what we do. But we are not here to talk about me, not right now, but to talk about the second half of this schedule that we have going on for our Las Vegas Raiders. How do I see us finishing out the rest of the season? Where are the wins? Where are the losses? And what is the final score or final record of the season? So, coming out of the bye week, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, we have your man Trevor Lawrence, and if you know me really, really well, you know I am a Clemson Tiger fan. I am from the area of South Kakalaki. So Clemson, I bleed orange and purple all day, every day for the College Bowl. Whoa, so Trevor Lawrence has a small place in my heart, but you're playing for the other team right now. And your man's out there, Travis Hunter, your boy, you know he's going to ball out on both sides of the ball. With all that being said, we coming out of the bye week. We coming out of self-evaluation. We coming out of just doing all that we do. We have already at 4-3. We gonna put another dub on them scrubs, you know what I'm saying? And do that thing. Yes, sir. So I see us beating the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then what did I say earlier during the week? We're going into week 10. Week 10. Going into week 10, we get our first run at the Donkeys. Yes, sir. That's right. We gonna see them boys out in these streets, out there doing these things. And I said, we're going to bring back the dominance that we've had over the Broncos. And that's what I see coming out. Yes, I know Sean Payton is a magnificent coach. He's done a great job with the Saints. He turned down the Raiders job. He was told by Parcells, don't do it. Don't take it. Well, you know what? That's okay. We didn't need you anyway. And with that motivation, that's a dub on a scrub. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I see us coming out, starting out with 2 dubs in that way. Week 11, we have the Cowboys. I would like to say that's a win, but I know this is in Allegiant Stadium. I know this is at home, but this is my thing. They have CeeDee Lamb and they have Pickens, and this is my whole thing in all piece. Even though I don't see a running game, one thing I will say about the Cowboys, they do draft great offensive linemen. I see our D-line having a little issues and troubles getting through to Dak Prescott. He is a mobile quarterback. I know we did well with your boy Action Jackson last year, but we have Pickens and CeeDee Lamb out there in the field. They do have, regardless of what you want to think, have a wide receiving core. And what if I said my fear is our corners and middle linebackers? And right now, till I see different, we do not have a second corner right now solidifying in the game. You cannot stop both as much as I would like to. And they have a decent, not a great, but a decent tight end. So with that being said, unfortunately, that is a loss to the Cowboys in the season for that time. Then we going into the next game, the Cleveland Browns. We know the clown show that they got going on. By that point, I believe your man Shedeur Sanders will be the starter and be going on, but he'll be going through growing pains. He has no running back that we can actually name greatly. He has no wide receivers he has Judy, but we know Judy, and Judy's gonna get smashed like Tutti Frutti, so we ain't gonna worry about that. And that is another dub for our Las Vegas Raiders. And then we have the LA Chargers once again in SoFi Stadium for that week, for that time, for that purpose. And we know what's going on. Unfortunately, because we did smash on you at the earlier part of the season, I do see a loss coming in at that time, only because they're playing at home. Yes, I know that when we are doing our thing, they are a disadvantage because there's more Raider fans in SoFi than Chargers fans, but it will be a home game for them knuckleheads, and I do see a dub. This division is going to be strong. It's going to be, not a dub, a loss for the Raiders at that point. So it's going to be 2 wins, a loss, a win, a loss at that point in time going on, with the division being what it is. And then we back on them Broncos. Boy, what I try to tell ya. Smash it on them again. Once again, we're going to be at Allegiant Stadium back home. So we're going to smash on them at their house, smash on them at our house, dominating that portion of the season, taking the Broncos to the limits. Why? Because Bo Nix ain't the trick that's going to get it right. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I do see the Raiders coming out on top. After that, going into that week, we are going against the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like again, a slew of offensive weapons. Their offensive line is not soft. And Barkley gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not pretend that we are going to be the team that's gonna shut down Saquon Barkley. Barkley is going to be an issue. The same way Genty is going to be an issue on their end, I believe Barkley is going to be an issue on our end, and that is a loss. I believe we are playing in Lincoln Stadium. Lincoln Field. We're going to be on the East Coast. By that point, it's going to be a little chilly, a little cold. It's going to be everything that they want to see in a game for them to be. And then we're rolling up on the Houston Texans in Houston. Again, that is a loss. So that we're going to go back-to-back losses, losing to the Texans. They have a great, and I have much respect for the coach they have on the Texans. I like their quarterback. I believe he is going to be a great quarterback for years to come. I believe it's going to be a hard fighting game. I believe they're going to edge us out, not dominate us. Edge us out by 3 points in that games, being at home, playing on that field. At that point, we're going to be playing for playoff contention. Yes, they're going to be playing for the playoffs, and we're going to be playing for the playoffs. Yes, I said it. I said it out loud. I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. We will be fighting for playoff contention as well as the Texans at that point. And then we're going to have the New York Giants. That's a win, baby. You know that's going down. Quit playing with your boy. Abso-stinking-lutely. Not only did y'all pass up on your boy Shedeur Sanders and my man's, then get Jackson Dart. Like, I was looking at Jackson Dart going to the Raiders in the second, maybe third round. Y'all picked this fool in the first round, 26th. Was it 22nd overall, 24th overall? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just telling you right now, there is nothing that you got that is going to beat these Las Vegas Raiders. For the Giants, they going to be going to pick one again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how bad you're going to be losing all season long. And then we end the season in Allegiant Stadium against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, that was a loss the first time we seen them on their home field. I see a dub. Oh, I do. I see a dub. at home, last game of the season, playoff contentions, wild card implications, everything going down. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Finish out the second half of the season at 6-4, finishing up the season at 10-7. Yes, I said we was going to do 8 to 9 wins. I'm jumping this up to 10. 10-7 and in the wild card. Yes, sir. Finishing third in the division. Yes, sir. Finishing out with a wild card playoffs. 3 out of the 4 teams, just like last year, will be coming out the AFC West, and it will be Kansas City Chargers, Raiders. And then all of a sudden, all aboard, it's going down like Coco Town. Yes, sir. And I believe every last bit of it. Yo, 10-7 is where we stopping at. 10-7 is where we at. 10-7 is how we gonna get down. Raiders, Nation, Las Vegas. I'm here for all of it. Bring me the smoke. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. Yes, I know we gonna go par back and forth, but it's okay. We Raiders all day. Silver and black to the face till you cry. Ooh, I hope y'all see your mama crying in the backfield. You know what I mean? All right, fam, you know we got to do what we do. We got lots of conversations. Man, I'm hearing conversations about Ashton Jeanty, about who we drafted, what's going on with Jack Bech. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so much is going on in the offseason, and it's still only May. Oh, my God. So let's do what we do. Holla at your boy when it's time to. You know what we do around here. AP, I see you, Raiders.